Hello and welcome to this podcast edition of Sam's Alternatives. Episode 51, I'll be chained to Mildura 5-piece metal band Suspended Animation shortly. I thought I'd just jump on before the Suspended Animation guys jump on because there is a lot happening. Of course, I've started this top 2,600 best Aussie/New Zealand songs of the 2020 so far. What a countdown it's been so far. We are more than halfway. 1,200 to go. On Saturday, number one will be announced. There's a lot of questions being asked. No discussed yet. No Total Buzzkill. No King Parrot. Are they in the last 1,200? I guess only time will tell, but I got a pretty good feeling that you will be hearing quite a few entries from those three bands alone. New releases since last episode, of course, Unwanted Subject, also Calm Within Chaos, Iocaste, All I Seek, Cellar, Motel at Midnight, The Wollston Butchers. Interviews coming up Sunday next week, the 28th of December, is of course Flowers for Jane. Then Saturday, the 3rd of January 2026, if you can believe that, will be Heaven Alone. Thursday the 8th of January will be Pendle Hill. Then Tuesday the 13th of January will be Seek Misery. Sunday the 18th of January will be Virtues. And then, of course, Saturday the 24th of January, Run Your Mouth. Then into February already, New Age, the 1st of February, which will be a Sunday. Thursday the 12th of February will be Dead Skin. Tuesday the 17th of February in the Esky. We've got the 22nd of February, Sunday, the Cooler Bars. Sunday the 1st of March, Greedy Bunch of Parasites. Saturday the 7th of March will be Grimlock. Tuesday the 10th of March will be Sheepdog Inc. And Sunday the 15th of March will be Swords Bros. A lot of interviews just lined up in the last couple of weeks. There are more to be announced in the coming weeks as well. Also, there is quite a lot of gigs happening. Last episode I did mention that Red Hawk, In Art's Wake, Head Wreck, and also the Amity Affliction will be playing the deck in Traralgon. In Art's Wake, the Amity Affliction, Red Hawk, Head Wreck, playing most shows. Head Wreck are not playing Tassie, I believe. But make sure you get tickets to that show because that's going to be an awesome tour. 4 amazing bands. Also, Dino Fest or Dino Mosh that Ryan Evans is going to be running. The 5th birthday, The Last Martyr, and also Alara have been announced for that festival. Already a huge lineup with, Body Prison, Ghost Seeker, Dead Skin, Vault Hill, Scattered Limbs, Wallet Inspector, etc. Then you add The Last Martyr and Alara onto that lineup. You've got a killer lineup. I've got my tickets. I'll definitely be going. Really, when I saw Body Prison, Ghost Seeker, Vault Hill, and Dead Skin alone on that lineup, I was there already. Then you add everyone else onto the lineup. And it's for a good cause as well. That's another thing that is close to my heart. When it's something to do with charity or Beyond Blue or mental health, whatever the charity or the organisation is, I always love giving to those charities and mental health. The lineups are always good. That's a bonus. But when there's the mental health and raising money for that, it's even more important. Of course, so far in the countdown, there's been a big flurry of bands making their end-of-year countdown debut. We have already had 58 bands that have never appeared in another end-of-year countdown before. There's still 5 records at the moment that are going to be broken that I know of. Still haven't heard from the youngest band ever to make a countdown. Still haven't heard anything from Michael Trotter from Awake in Time and Disgust. So will that record still stand that makes it 3 end-of-year countdowns in a row that Michael Trotter has had 3 entries in the top 20 with 2 different bands in Awake in Time and Disgust? The other thing that is going to be very interesting, and I thought this never would be broken, this record, is the most amount of spots between one song and the other song from a band. So Ocean Sleeper and The Reasons Why could both break that record because The Reasons Why have only had 1 entry in the countdown so far, which is Not My Breed. But you'd think that the Empress of Lies and the Apathy are going to be in there somewhere. So it's going to be interesting to see that. Ocean Sleeper have had one entry in as well. They had Cold. But I get the feeling it's going to be a few more than 500 or 600 songs before we hear Ocean Sleeper in the countdown. A lot of people are saying it could very well be number one, Forever Sinking. Maybe Deja Vu will repeat itself. When I started this podcast in the first end of year countdown, I did. Ocean Sleeper took out number one with Forever Sinking. Will history repeat itself? All will be revealed Saturday night, 8 p.m. So we started the countdown where it was posted at 8 p.m. on my YouTube channel when we announced 2,600 to 2,501. Well, 200 to 1 will be posted on my news feed Saturday the 27th of December. So less than a week to go. What's left? I guess only time will tell. But if you haven't checked out the band I'm interviewing today on the podcast, Suspended Animation, big fan of this band. Careful what you say. Can you believe it's been out 2 months already? Only feels like it's been 2 days since it's been released. They are, of course, playing at the sets in Mildura on the 17th of January with Cultus Solaris and also Terra Vale, who are also doing a show in Melbourne in February as well. There's a lot to discuss because I'm a huge Suspended Animation fan, huge fan of regional bands in general. There's so many of them out there at the moment. I mean, Whisperhead, you've got Remy Grassi, you've got bands like Space Goat and Atlas and Common Evil, Get Wrecked. You've got, Ironstone, Nicolas Cage Fighter, Archangel, Inherit Nothing. The list just goes on, really. I feel like regional Australia at the moment is producing some of the best music in this country. Like, it's flabbergasting, really, to think how much awesome music is dropping in regional Australia, or for that matter, in regional, all around Australia as well, but also Australia and New Zealand in general. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to have a chat with these guys because Mildura is quite a distance from Melbourne, further than what Warragul is to Melbourne. Anyway, Suspended Animation are in the lobby. I'll let them in. Let's start this interview, as they say. Hello.
Hi, hey Sam, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Good, mate.
Good to catch up with you sort of in person. It's over WebEx, but it's still technically in person if we want to get into it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. How's the weather in Mildura? Because it's pretty bad down here in Warragul.
It's been a bit stormy today and hot and humid at the same time. It's not great.
No, that sounds like Gippsland summer weather. That just sounds like summer weather in general in Victoria, I think, is more the fact.
Yeah.
But it's good to meet you. Sorry, I'll introduce the members, obviously, that are joining, or you can introduce yourself if you want. I'm not fussed.
You're right. I'll go first. So I'm Nick, guitars.
Hi, Nick.
I'm Bobby, drums.
Drums, yep.
No one else has turned up yet. We might have one other. We're not sure.
Oh, does it really matter? I'm happy to chat to anyone and everyone. 2 members, 1 member, whole band.
If they rock up, they rock up.
Yeah. Well, maybe we talk about the important stuff now. No.
No, go for it.
But I'm loving Careful What You Say. And I was just saying in the briefing before, 2 months already since it dropped. I can't believe that.
Wow, is it really
2 months?
Feels like 2 days, I reckon.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, and the reception hasn't been too bad from what we're hearing. So, yeah, that's good.
No, I really dig it, and I'm trying to think, because when you listen to a song and you're trying to put a genre or a sounds like to a band, I've actually struggled to find what I think Careful What You Say sounds like, which is probably a good thing because we want it to sound like Suspended Animation.
Yeah, we kind of feel the same way, I guess, about us in general, about what you would sort of label us. And if you're having trouble as well, I guess maybe that'll be a common thing. I don't know. But if anyone out there has any ideas, let us know.
Yeah, because I think I do hear some similarities with some metal bands. Like I can hear a bit of maybe Kill Switch Engage, which is maybe a strange comparison, but some of their older stuff it sounds a bit like.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe. I'm not really sure if anyone even really listens to Kill Switch in the band.
No.
It might just be me. I'm not good with comparing bands. So.
No, that's all right.
But of course, yeah, Nick and Bobby are both from Mildura Metal band Suspended Animation, as we mentioned. I saw you guys a couple of years ago at the not the Leadbeater, wrong one, Gasometer, which is no longer open, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's right. It was what was it? It was a Cup Day Chaos.
No, that was the Gasometer was like a not a battle of the bands, but a battle of the bands kind of thing.
Yeah, was it called New Blood or something?
Yeah, I think it was New Blood or something Blood or yeah, it was something like that.
I feel like maybe Finn from Outcast Bookings might have even put it on.
I think it was Outcast, yeah.
It does sound familiar, yeah.
Yeah, and because I've gone blank who the other bands were. Might have been Common Evil, maybe one of the other ones, and
I think it was Haladine.
Paladin. That's right.
Then
Go Gorilla.
Go Gorilla.
Go Gorilla or something. Gorilla something.
And Maxim.
Uh,
Might have been another one, I can't remember.
I'm not sure off the top of my
Might
head.
have been EB, it was a little while ago. But yeah, that was back when we were just we were just four-piece then.
Yeah, we had Old James.
Yeah, our previous bass player. Yeah. Which we've got a new bass player also called James. So there you
so,
go.
just a coincidence that they've both been named James, or it's just
Very coincidental.
we've got a set rule that all our bass players have to be called James.
okay? That's
We're just rolling with it.
what if their name was Jamie? Do you just take off
No.
the S?
No, they're called James. If it's Jamie, no, it's just James.
If they're good, then we'll
If they're good, we rename them.
we'll make an exception.
Oh, okay.
Regal renamed.
I've never heard of a band saying that about having a certain instrument player having to have the same name. I've never.
It's a bit Spinal Tap, isn't it?
I remember an interview I did a few years ago, and this would have been so confusing if the other person left the band or left the chat, because 3 of the 4 members of the band were named Sam.
Right.
That made it fun.
It's like, Sam, and I'm like, yeah, and they're like, oh no, we're talking to this Sam. I'm just like, we need to have code names or something, because that's
Sam
going to
one,
get...
Sam 2, Sam 3, Sam 4.
Yeah, we always refer to old James, new James like that. So
Young James, Old James.
yeah, true. What's the oldest? Now it's me.
But I am going to let you in on a little secret, because this countdown is happening of the best songs of New Zealand and Aussie bands. Careful what you say is actually in the countdown, but it hasn't been in yet.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Exciting.
So I actually don't know where it's come in. It's in the countdown, but I've lost track of where it actually has come in. But maybe Wednesday this week you might hear it or see it on the post.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
Awesome. No, thanks, man. And just take this opportunity as well, just to thank you again for your support and, showing us the love and, giving us a bit of a voice on your platform. And yeah, we really appreciate it, mate. So yeah, thanks.
Cheers.
well, and from one regional band to another, like I know, like I'm not in a band, but I mean Mildura to Melbourne's a lot further than where I live to Melbourne. I mean,
Oh.
yeah, I felt like I'm in Pakenham literally compared to Mildura to Melbourne. I don't want to know how far that is, but it's
It's a bit of a hike. It was about 600 Ks, 550 or something like that.
yeah, you've got me covered.
Yeah. Even just going to Bendigo, like when we played there before, like at Ballarat, and that's still 4 or 5 hours. But it's worth it. It's good fun. So bring it on. The more, the better.
Yep. And you've got a show coming up in January at the Sets in Mildura with Cultus Solaris and Terra Vale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that one because their last show was, when was that? It was in Broken Hill.
Yeah, it would have been Broken Hill.
Couple of months. Oh, it was basically the weekend that we released Careful What You Say.
It was actually.
So yeah, we're getting a bit itchy to play again, but we've had a little bit of a break. But yeah, no, that show will be really good. We know Sean from Terra Vale. He's a Mildura boy.
Oh, most of them are.
Oh,
Yeah,
are
I
they?
think only one of them's not from Mildura.
Well, there you go. See, I don't know. I don't know everything. Yeah, so that'd be good. Yeah, catch up with them. They actually came. Well, I know Sean came out to see us at that last gig at the
Gatho.
Gatho that we mentioned before. So yeah, it's good that he's got his band up and going, and it seems to be doing really well. So yeah, keen to have them back here. Their music's awesome. Love it. So yeah.
It's good to see regional venues getting live gigs as well. Like Melbourne, your spot for choice, like Stay Gold, Leadbeater, Bergie, Bendigo Hotel, you name it. There's so many, but good to see finally some regional venues getting some big names too.
Yeah, there's a couple in Mildura that are the staples, I guess, between the sets and what's the other one called?
Heaven.
Heaven. It used to be called the Sandbar, so that's all I remember it as.
Yeah.
It's kind of between those two. Yeah, but more would be good, but it's just it is a bit hard because we don't want to sort of flood the town with just the same
four bands.
same few bands all the time, and as keen as you are to do it, it's a bit counterproductive at times. But when you get a band like Terra Vale come in, then it's kind of works.
And there's some really good bands coming out of regional Victoria at the moment and regional Australia. I mean, I know technically Archangel and Inherit Nothing are both technically over the border into New South Wales, but they're on the borderline of it. You got Space Goat and Nicolas Cage Fighter, Ironstone. There's a whole heap coming out of regional at the moment, which is awesome to see.
Yeah, well, as you probably know, like, we're right on the border here with New South Wales, and so we nip up to Broken Hill, and you got the Broken Hill bands up there as well, like Firestorm, and who are those young fellas that we play with?
I can't remember. I was going to say Broken Loose, but that's not it.
No,
Broken Loose is Adelaide.
Adelaide. Oh,
They're
really
young though, the Broken Loose guys.
Oh yeah.
Well, they're awesome. Yeah, they played in Mildura with us a couple of gigs ago, and
Yeah,
heaps good.
pretty good.
They'll be going places. Those lads will take you.
Oh, they're playing Froth and Fury.
Oh yeah, I know. Mental.
Is that? I still think that's one of the best lineups I've seen for any festival this year. Next year's Froth and Fury,
Yeah.
like.
Oh yeah.
I know. It's kind of embarrassing, like when like Parkway has got announced, like Froth and Fury's like like hold my beer kind of thing. But anyway, that's a whole other topic. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I mean, I wish we were playing it, but looking forward to going to it.
And of course, for those that don't know, it's actually doing a show in Perth for the first time as well next year.
Yeah, saw that. Yeah, I'm super keen for Mortal Sin. I've been getting into them for a little while now, and fingers crossed, we've put our submission in to jump on their tour next year. So you never know.
Well, you got to be in it to win it, Nick. I think if you don't submit your opportunity, then it might be the one that gets away.
Yeah, you got to have a crack. I spoke to Matt from Mortal Sin, and he's just forwarded on to Chris from Hidden Intent, who's sort of like managing the tour. Yeah, so ultimately we're up to him. No pressure, Chris, but we're Oh yeah, so we're even ready.
Yeah, no, we're definitely not trying to.
Yeah.
Well, I think that is the key to something, surely, that Bobby's wearing the Hidden Intent t-shirt over WebEx. I mean, come on. Is that not enough to convince Chris?
I'll chuck in beer. No, 2 beers. I'll chuck in 2 beers as well.
Okay.
Let me find my study folder as well. I got one somewhere.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's the Zella original.
And Fella Ridge. Yeah, I don't know where it went.
But yeah, we love all these bands that we play with, and like we support them. Like Victoria K, I had to rep them because I saw them at Oh crap! What was it? It was
They
the
played. No, they didn't play Shark Fest. They played that Broken Hill show, but one of the Melbourne versions of it.
yeah with oh, having a bit of a mind blank now. The Area.
Chimera, yeah.
That's who we played with at Broken Hill, and I just happened to be in Melbourne for something else, so I went and saw their show at the Burgie, and like Victoria K, The Stranger, and Anna Band, and it was just such a good show, so good, and yeah,
I love Burgie. It's probably one of my favourite venues in Melbourne, if
Yeah.
not the best.
it was really good. We've got to play there because it's really cool. Yeah.
The only little negative that I have of the Burgie, and it's probably just me being a pain in the ass, is the beer garden with the pool table there and the toilets and all that. I don't know. It's just when it's busy, if you go out into the beer garden, it sort of gets really crowded out there and you can't really move. But that's like all venues. I can't
Yeah.
really.
Oh well, we need, at least we need more of them. It's so hard. Like it's so expensive for everyone at the moment, and you try and get out and support everyone you can. But yeah, everyone's sort of watching their wallet, and I get that. But yeah, anyway.
And also trying to put food on the table and pay all these bills and mortgages and
Oh man, mental,
yes.
out of control. You can only buy so much merch,
My problem is if I buy too much merch, there's no room in the wardrobe for it anymore because it's just too much there.
I mean, I'm getting in trouble all the time from the missus for that. Like, just black shirts, just. Yeah, well.
I remember my brother asking me because I wear merch a fair bit. He goes, "Do you actually have any t-shirts in your wardrobe that aren't actually band merch?" I'm like, "There's probably one or two, and that's it."
Yeah, pretty much. It's a bit like that, isn't it? Well,
Yeah.
well, you spend the money, you want to wear it, eh?
Oh yeah, and if it's local bands, as Bobby was repping the Hidden Intent, I've got Whisperhead. I mean, totally different parts of Australia, but they're all still local bands, obviously.
Yeah, that's right. And I guess we see firsthand. You'd obviously know yourself, like it's a passion. It's an expensive hobby, and it just helps that little bit more. Trying to move a bit of merch, even just getting it made up. It's just so expensive, and it's we appreciate any help we can get, and someone buys a shirt or a sticker, it's much appreciated. So yeah, it's all those that have bought our merch, and especially our Careful What You Say merch that we just dropped, which we're nearly run out of. Yeah, thanks so much, and bit of a shameless plug, but jump onto our Facebook and have a look, and if we're happy to do free shipping at the moment. So yeah, let us know.
Nothing wrong with shameless plugging, Nick. I think I wish bands would do it more. Like they say, "Oh, don't mean to shameless plug." I'm like, no, shameless plug away. That's to get any recognition or someone buying your shirt or sharing your music. Go right ahead. I mean,
Yeah, no, thanks, man. It's really good to see too. Like when people send pictures in, and like the other day, this bloke sent a picture in. He's got a sticker on his car and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
repping suspended animation around Australia.
Absolutely. Well,
It's pretty cool to see suspended animation next to Bloke's Advice.
yeah, that's right. Well, that's how that all came about. I commented on a guy's post about something on Bloke's Advice, and this random guy just replied, and he's like, "Oh, hey, I've seen you guys play before. Just must have recognised my profile picture or something." And we got chatting and ended up caught up with him at Metallica and a few things, and yeah, he's been pretty supportive. So, shout out to Damo if you end up watching this, mate. Thanks, bud.
Listen to Bobby and Nick. Just don't worry about the host. He's some bozo that's done this too many times. But
Yeah. Oh, I'll shut up then. I'll shut up.
No, that was more referring to me there. But
Exactly. Shut up.
Yeah, sorry.
but no, yes, and that's interesting because like what you said there, because this person you commented on a post for Blokes World, and all of a sudden they message you or comment on your post and said they'd seen you live. Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty
That's pretty
crazy how that works, actually.
Yeah, it was a bit random, and yeah, he seemed to dig our stuff, so he remembered. I don't know whether he just recognised me from the picture or whatnot, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, all right. Well, we've covered 20 minutes and we've only talked about one suspended animation thing.
Oh, well, if that's how it's going to go, we'll be here 4 hours.
Oh, fuck. That'd be a record.
How long? How long are they normally? A couple of hours, aren't
I'm trying to trim it down to about an hour and a quarter, an hour and a half,
Yeah.
but yeah, sometimes it goes well over that.
they? Fair enough.
But that's also a sign that I'm loving the chat if it does go longer, because sometimes I lose track of how long the interview actually goes because it's just flown by. And this is already, it felt like I only let you into the WebEx meeting literally 2 seconds ago.
Oh, well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yes.
I'll let you ask. I won't take over anymore. I'll let you ask your questions.
Yeah. Actually, also, before we get into the interview, if Bobby and Nick want to ask anything throughout the interview or at the end, you are more than welcome to.
Okay.
And also swearing, I think I dropped an F-bomb just about.
Are we
10
not meant to?
No, we're allowed to. I'm
Oh,
a potty mouth, don't worry.
Yeah.
And this episode will be uploaded tomorrow, and the Spotify playlist will feature the very single Careful What You Say at the top of the playlist. So,
And this suspended animation podcast is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. No? Oh, okay. We'll have to email it back.
actually, speaking of things that I only just realised happening, and I'm not a fan of the show generally, but I see that Jacob Charlton from Thornhill is going to be on Spicks and Specs tonight, of all things.
Oh, really?
True.
I was like, I might actually watch that now.
Specs was still airing.
Yeah, I'm more shocked that the show's still around.
I like Speaks and Specs. I just didn't realize it was still going. I thought it was like just repeats.
No, this is a
Oh.
new episode. Ben from Thornhill just tagged everyone. I'm like, oh, it must be something about Thornhill, maybe a new video or, new webisode or something. And then, no, Jacob Charlton on Spicks and Specs. I'm like, all right, I'm not missing that tonight.
Oh, that's cool as.
Because I'm a massive Thornhill fan, and I mean, Body's arguably the best Australian release of 2025. I know there will be a lot of people that will post in the YouTube comments and say, no, it's not.
Look, it's a good thing when you got so many that are so close and so good. You know, it's just heaps of good stuff coming out. There really is.
I so wish I wasn't working yesterday. I wanted to go to that Thornhill Christmas thing in Melbourne. That would have been sick. It was like justice for the damn Thornhill, trophy eyes, dissect. It was like huge. It was like, I'm working a bloody split shift.
Bloody hell. Spewing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bit like sometimes I wish I wish we were in Melbourne, Adelaide or something, go to a gig every week. Like it's just it's kind of not that much going on here, you know.
Oh.
But yeah,
We occasionally get stuff in Gippsland, but like given that Ocean Sleeper and Atlas are both from this town, it's not very often we get big names down here. But then again, that being said, In Heart's Wake are coming to Traralgon in March, so
yeah, cool.
yeah. And I see they're doing a huge tour of they're actually regional shows when I don't want to get into a whole debate of these tours that say they're regional and then they're playing Frankston or Belgrave and class that as regional, but it's not technically regional in my books.
No, I wouldn't say Frankston is. I mean, it might be an hour or so out of Melbourne, but I mean, you know, yeah.
Everyone's going to hate me after that comment once this gets posted.
Oh, look, I don't think anyone would disagree that Frankston's not regional. Like, it's the controversy The big Sam Frankston controversy.
Probably never be allowed back in Frankston after that comment, won't I?
Oh well, I won't say it. I won't say it. All right, we'll change the subject now.
All right, let's go get on to suspended animation. Might
Sure,
be.
why not? Why not? We're here.
All right, so how did suspended animation form as a band?
Bobby.
So, me and our vocalist Joran started it would have been year 9 at high school. Started it as like a high school band, and it just kind of we never dropped it. We just kept resuscitating it, never let it drop. Yeah, just started in school. He played guitar, I played drums. We had a couple other mates at the time, so we just kind of started jamming on the weekends and been in and out here and there over the years. But yeah, high school.
Long time before I came along.
Long time before I came along and after I came back.
But wasn't always called suspended animation though, which probably goes on to your next question.
Yeah. Well, what was the actual band called before suspended animation?
So initially it started out as Name Your Poison. So I had a cool pirate flag that was up in the shed. The band, like we played like in the shed and had the flag on the wall behind it, and it was like a pirate flag. It said Name Your Poison. And we thought that was pretty cringe. It's not wrong. So we went to there was Arc for a couple of months where it was Armed Ready to Kill. But that also, we did our guitarist at the time, Danga, he came up with the idea of Le Génie du Mal, which is a statue of Lucifer in France. It's the genius of evil, it's translated to. So for a couple of years we went by that up until would have been 2018, but no one could pronounce it. It was just a headache trying to pronounce it and trying to say it correctly and have other people say it correctly. So I think Joran ended up coming up with suspended animation, and we ended up just rolling with that, and pretty solid, I reckon.
I think the band name's one of the most difficult ones because you don't want to have a name, as you said, with the one before that was too hard to pronounce or a tongue twister, and you don't want a band name that's already taken, which is the other issue.
Kind of want to you want a band name that's not hard to pronounce, not too long, can be easily flow. You don't want to have it sound too much like this genre. If you're playing this genre, you don't want like some hybrid theory if you're playing thrash metal, because I don't know, I see hybrid theory like a new metal kind of thing, or that kind of, you want it to match what you're playing as well, which is kind of hard when you've got so many influences. Start getting like, I don't know.
It's something that you can do a logo for as well. Like,
something that you can do a logo for that's something even, like you want it to be even or uneven, but like you want the middle letter to be perfectly.
Yeah, it's pretty solid where we're at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Settled on the logo, settled on the name.
Oh, we went back and forth a bit with the whole logo thing, but now we're solid with that side of things now. I'm solid with the name, and yeah.
I feel like for me, for bands to be well known or get anywhere, like I know there are some one name bands both here in Australia and overseas that have one name that have become the biggest bands in the world, like Speed was the obvious one from Australia, Thornhill, among others. But I feel like two name bands are what we're going for at the moment, or that's just my look on things.
I'd say so. A lot of the newer bands I'm seeing popping up are usually like two names, like Lorna Shore, Ocean Sleepers. Technically, they're two names. They haven't got the dash, I think. Or are they
Yeah,
one?
they're two names. Yeah.
Yeah, they're two. Like all those kind of bands that I'm seeing popping up. Terra Vale technically is two words. It's got that little hyphen, whatever it's called, dash.
Dash on the E.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I don't know. It is what it is.
I'm looking at the albums, trying to look and see if I can see any other ones off the top of my head. Yeah. I don't know. I guess what just kind of flows right when in the moment.
Plus, it's a lyric in one of our songs too, so that kind of works as well.
Yeah.
Because that's interesting, and I've noticed a few bands of late, both here in Australia, overseas, for many years, have actually had a song or a lyric in one of their songs that mentions the band name. Like there's there's a song called Motorhead by Motorhead. I think there was a Black Sabbath song that was called
Yeah.
Black Sabbath.
Yeah. Iron Maiden,
Iron Maiden, Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden, Iron Maiden, Iron Maiden, both off their first
Yeah,
album.
Iron Maiden presenting their album Iron Maiden with the song Iron Maiden.
Yeah, like, and wow, we had settled on it, haven't we? As the first sort of track
Yeah.
on the album, because I'm kind of jumping ahead, like we are very busy with things, but so the going back to the song name and the band name, the first track on our album that will hopefully drop next year will be called Suspended Animation as well. So little juicy nugget out there for all your viewers.
Oh, I can't wait to hear more. Well, we're going to get to that question in a little while
Yeah.
well, you sort of have answered part of it already of 2026, because what are we, 2 weeks from the new year, which is a little bit scary, actually.
This year's bloody flown by, mate.
Mm. Everyone's like, oh, Thursday it's Christmas. I'm like, yeah, I don't need reminding of that.
Nope.
Oh, but no, I'm really keen, and there is going to be a clip to Careful What You Say, and it's an interesting story to Careful What You Say, because Nick sort of gave me the rundown through Messenger about the video clip, and one of the actors, which has autism, and really, it's amazing what you can do with people that have disabilities or conditions like autism, and how clever they can be.
Yeah, like it's like when we met this young kid and his support worker, like he's just the funniest guy. Like he's absolutely mental. Like he fits right in. He's he reminds me a lot of this fellow. But no, he's awesome, man. I mean, I don't look at it like what he's got as being like I don't know, like a significant barrier, or like, or not normal, or I don't know the right way to say it, but yeah, he loves metal, he loves all that sort of thing. So he just sort of he hooked into it. He was super excited to be a part of it, and yeah, we're happy to give him that opportunity. And from what I've heard from his support worker, he just hasn't stopped talking about it. He's just heaps wrapped, being in this band's video clip, and even though we're small time and we haven't made it as such or anything like that, to him it doesn't matter. It's like, oh, I'm in this cool video clip, that's awesome, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, and also that the person will, like, if someone says, "Oh, have you done anything of, have you any relevance?" And then when the video clip drops, he can go, "Well, actually, I'm the actor in that very music video by Suspended Animation."
Yeah, and I'll just shout out. His name's Jack Caldwell, and he does a bit of acting. He goes to Melbourne with his support worker, and he's been in a couple of commercials and other type of things. I'm not 100% sure, but he's done a little bit of work, so he loves that sort of thing. And yeah, we would I reckon we'd be pretty keen to get him back for any further ones, and who knows? We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing that I haven't actually. I've been in one video clip, but it wasn't acting. It was just to hold a like cardboard sign for about 5 seconds of a video clip, but no acting in music videos just yet.
Oh, look, you were still acting. You were there. You did your bit.
Well, and it helps when the location for the video clip was literally 250 meters down the road.
Does that make it easier?
Yeah, I've been in one as well, actually. Endless Grey in South Australia. Remember that?
Did they film a clip of that show?
Yeah, they filmed a clip there, and I'd had a couple of bevies, and
Couple is an understatement.
and the house beer that
My house beer.
the Enigma, rest in peace, that closed down too. Yeah, the house beer was quite potent. I might have had a couple of jugs of that, and kind of got into it in the pit and that, and ended up in their video. It was cool. I don't think I'd had the busted eye and the blood at that point, but
I don't recall, to be honest. I just remember the rest of the night.
yeah. Well, we don't need to remember the rest of the night. It was mental, but it's rock and roll, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, and given how many people that are at gigs have photographers shooting their band playing or video clip, like I know so many gigs that I've been to where they actually are shooting part of the video clip on the night, and it's just like it's almost impossible not to be in the video clip if you're there, especially in the mosh pit area.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea too. It's a good way to gather up all that cool footage for a bit of a compilation or whatever. We wouldn't mind doing that sort of thing ourselves in the future.
As long as we only play the song like twice, I don't want to do 14 renditions of the song.
No, it was being our first video clip with Careful What You Say. It was a bit of an eye opener. You get a little bit over the song by the end of the night, but
we played it like 18 times.
Oh.
It's cool. It's fun and everything, and it's but yeah, it's an experience.
Oh yeah,
but we're looking forward to it. We haven't really seen any footage from it yet or anything. We're just waiting for our videographer, director, to do all that. But yeah, anyway, got off topic again, haven't we?
Bit like every episode Sam's done's been off topic, Nick, I think.
The conversation flows naturally. I guess that's the main thing.
Well, and it's important stuff and interesting stuff. That's the other key to it. Like, it's not like we're just rambling on about politics or the weather. Well, we did at the start with the weather, but...
Oh, well, it's not really politics. We don't need to talk about that. It's pretty crazy out there at the moment. We like to keep that separate from our music. We don't really get into any of that, do we? No? Oh, you thinking?
Not anymore. I'm just thinking of one of the original songs from high school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Relevant anymore.
No.
Yeah. How did you come up with the band name Suspended Animation?
Not sure. I think Joran had it. I'm not sure if the song, because there's a lyric in our song Cryostasis, and I'm not sure if that came first or if this name came first. I feel like the band name came first, and then the whole concept of cryostasis and that whole thing flowed from the song or the band name. Or maybe we came up with that and then named the band. I can't remember which one came first, to be honest. It's been like 4 years, I think. Wait, no, it's been more than 4 years. It's been like 6. Yeah, it's been 6 years, I think, since we renamed. So, yeah, I honestly can't remember.
Yeah, it's probably Joran.
Probably Joran.
He'd be able to tell you if he bothered to turn up. Bloody vocalist, eh?
I'll shut up. I'll just leave that one.
Unbelievable.
You know what's going to happen? We'll say a bloody vocalist doesn't turn up and then he rocks up.
Oh, no, don't worry, there's no chance of that happening. No.
Well, as long as the vocalist turns up for the gig, I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah, 5 minutes
before.
Maybe 10.
Well, you see some bands just rock up like even an hour before their set, and you just think, I don't know if that, like, I know things happen, work and other commitments, but if you've agreed to this gig, you probably should be there for sound check.
Oh, yeah, if there is one.
Well, if there is one, sorry, yeah. Some venues don't have them.
In my experience, we tend to either miss out or get the shaft. But anyway, us and sound, oh my goodness, we have that many problems.
It's always a fight with the sound.
Like, not naming names or anything like that, but it just seems to be a running thing with us. We've usually got sound problems. It's not a suspended gig unless there's some sort of fuck up, in some regard. And we've kind of accepted that now, so we just roll with it.
I think if you asked any band out there if they've had a perfect situation with a gig or sound check, and they said nothing's gone wrong, that's a dead lie.
Yeah, no, it's just the nature of it. Even you see big bands that have the same sort of thing.
There's always some.
There's always some. I can't remember which one I was at. Oh, it might have been Wednesday 13 in Adelaide. I think it was. Yeah.
One of his guitarists was having issues.
Yeah, his guitarist was having dramas. He was furious. You could see him like really angry at the sound guy because he wasn't like getting his message across, kind of thing. And it's like, oh, sweet, that's phew. That's not just us then. All right.
Well, you could be a band and have issues with people throwing beach balls, but that's another topic for another day.
Garbage issue, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's yeah. They throw beach balls at us. We don't care.
I'm like, there's a million worse things you could throw at a band than a beach ball. Like, I get beer bottles, cans, anything else, literally.
I think I remember I wasn't there. It might have been the big day out in 2000, and my mate went to see Nine Inch Nails, and someone threw a spark plug and it hit Trent Reznor in the head or something. It's just like, what? So I'd take a beach ball over that.
I'll take a beach ball over that any day. 50 beach balls at once would.
Some people, but yeah, it's anyway.
Beach balls are funny.
Yeah, but what about
Get in the mic, you did that ting.
Yeah, what? Shit, pie. The big.
They're the noodles.
The bonk stick. Where's your bonk stick?
I don't know where I put it.
They got like these pool noodles, and they've got their logo written on it, like Sharpie, and it's got a bonk stick, and they chuck them out, and
people go getting mad in the pit.
it's
They're like just pool noodles, and it's just like people going nuts in the pit trying to be like Jedi or Sith. It's really fun.
And you got a little keepsake to take home to remember the band with.
I don't even know where I've put that. I had it the other day.
I love that idea, the pool noodle idea, Jedi, Revenge of the Sith style, or Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker style.
He's gone to look for it. They were really fun to play with. They're from Sydney. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Firefly.
I've heard the name. Yeah. Oh,
Fishing
wow.
bonk.
That's.
Oh. Yeah. So we should have rocked up and thrown a few of these at Shirley.
Yeah, well, they made it when they played the Good Things. Apparently, they made it to the other shows because they played Sydney Good Things like 2 years ago, and apparently the bonk stick showed up in the next show. In the Good Things Festival.
They said that. Oh, yeah.
Talking about, I don't know which. I think they played Sydney, and it showed up in Melbourne or it showed up in Brisbane or whatever the other.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
That's sick, actually. To see it at other Good Things that Firefly weren't playing, it turns up there. It might become a thing, Every festival or every gig, there's pool noodles.
We might do that. We might just do the ball thing, like the
Metallica got the big
Metallica,
balls.
We'll be running at a loss forever.
People look cool.
The craziest thing I've ever seen at a gig in Melbourne at Stay Gold was the inflatable pool at the New Year's Day Fest this year during Red Hook's set. That was insane. Emmy was literally in an inflatable. It was either in an inflatable pool or one of those beach toys and just crowd surfing across people. It's just like, only Red Hook would do that. And that's no disrespect to them because they're awesome, but they are crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't be doing that. Too old and full. Yeah.
Honestly, if I tried to get in one, I'd probably break it. It's just what has the overall response been like for Careful What You Say?
I think mostly it's been quite good.
Yeah, it's been fairly positive. Like a lot of people I know have been messaging me saying it's pretty good. My aunt's obsessed with it. It's a profile picture on Facebook and a cover photo on Facebook, and every post is something to do with it the last couple of months.
Oh, that's good.
It's pretty funny.
I've sent it out to to different people, like online radio stuff all around, even a couple of places in like America and that I found, and that actually replied to me, and they're like, "Holy shit, that's actually really good," like, well, I'll definitely play it. Cool, thanks for that. It's like, oh yeah. Yeah, I even sent it to Matt from Mortal Sin just because I thought, why not, and he just in relation to like, hey, can we
Networking.
jump on your tour, and he's like, oh, we haven't announced it yet, but but anyway, so I sent him the song, and he's like, shit, that's heavy, dude, awesome. So yeah, so that meant a lot, definitely. So yeah, it's compared to the next two that we've got another two that we're working on that'll be out soonish, or finished soonish.
Would say this year, but this year's pretty much over now.
Yeah.
Should be like Jan, Feb for one of them, maybe March, April for the other.
Yeah.
If we're lucky, we might have them both sooner, but
They'll both be ready at the same time, but when we drop them, we just got to figure that out. But like, what I was getting at is they all sound a little bit different. Like the next song that we release, it's gonna, you might even be questioning.
I think we played it at the Gasso. I think it was a new song when we played the Gasso.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I think it was. Oh,
yeah, we did
new, but we did play it there. I remember playing it.
Oh yeah, the song No One. Yeah, we did. We played it. So you've heard it. You wouldn't remember it or anything, but
still on.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Still on Spotify.
It's still on Spotify too, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this one's gonna sound better.
Joran, I need access to that. You gotta give me the logins.
I can't. I didn't push in my login. I can't delete it. He uploaded it. He's got to delete it.
But yeah, a lot of our gigs, like the better ones, are on YouTube. So you can check us out on there.
We sacrifice albums for YouTube videos
Yeah,
of us
pretty
playing live, GoPro angles, and
But it was always good for me, especially when I was starting
Practice
out,
too.
to practice to it, play along, because the tempo of us playing live is
and the tempo is like double time.
absolutely spastic. So like when we practice like this, but
We practice it faster, then we play it even faster.
yeah, pretty much. Or if he's in a bad mood, he'll play super fast.
That was a bad.
Which
mood.
is
That was
often-
always a good mood.
But yeah. So yeah, that's No One, and yeah, it is. You're right. It is still on Spotify. It's just the very rough demo.
I think that was just a proof of concept to be like, hey, this is what this song can sound like with, before mixing and mastering, and then
Yeah.
we've gone through and re-recorded it properly this time instead of just a home demo. This is
Yeah.
going to be a proper studio.
Yeah. So we're going through is it Atlas Audio or Atlas Studios? Atlas Audio.
Atlas Audio, I think.
Yeah, Tim Evans, he's a local guy here. He does a lot of sound production stuff for live events and whatnot, and also
Yeah, I think he did
recording.
all the Headstone stuff and Double Parked.
Yeah,
Piece Double
Headstone
Parked.
Villains, they're local. Have you heard of them?
I've heard the name. I haven't heard anything of theirs, but
Look them up.
They're pretty good.
It's like the goth sort of
That like
horror
Wednesday
punk.
13
Murder Dolls.
Murder Dolls look, but more metalcore industrial kind of.
Yeah.
More towards the core side than the industrial side, but they've definitely got that industrial
Oh yeah.
in places. They're
Wow.
they're like my favorite local band.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love the name already before I've
check-
even listened to them.
Yeah, no, check them out. And anyone else watching, if you haven't heard of them, yeah, they deserve to be so much bigger than they are. Like honestly, they're really good. Big fans, and they're just on a little bit of a hiatus at the moment, I think. But
Yeah, I think they're working on new material. Not
Yeah.
sure. Top of my head.
but super keen for them to play again,
Keen to play with them again.
because if they play again, it'll not likely be that we'll play with them. So
yeah, likely.
so that would be awesome. But what was I even saying?
Recording
Oh, yeah.
demo, no one.
Yeah, so
Proper studio recording. Tim.
that's right. Okay.
Tim recorded
Right,
them.
Tim did
Tim's
that.
good.
And so it's going to be the same sort of quality. Because careful what you say was done with him. So yeah, we're doing them all with him. So it's all going to sound
killer.
the same, you know, like quality wise. So it'll all be like, oh, it's all off the same sessions kind of thing. I suppose you'd say. But you know, watch this space. We've got we've been working furiously on all that stuff, and plus we're continuing recording more stuff for an album. But yeah, it's just sort of slow going. It's all dollars, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless you got a money tree at your backyard or won the lotto, producing music, making music videos, etc., is not cheap.
No,
Oh no.
no, it's not. And
Oh no.
you see these industry plants, as they say, you know, these people that have got unlimited funds and they just go and buy themselves record deals and tours and all this. It's infuriating because
Where's my record deal?
yeah, where's mine?
I'll be an industry plant.
If you're a label out there and you're looking for an industry plant, hey, we're your guys. Yeah.
I think the other thing is also, if bands were in it for the money, like I could get on a massive Spotify rant here, but I'll shut my trap because it's been done to death. But if you were hoping to make money out of it, and that's why you've started a band or become an artist, it's probably not the right way to go.
Wrong business if you want money.
No, no, unless you like get to
Was it like 0 point something 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 6 cents per stream? Like,
yeah.
it's not about the money at this point.
No, and as much like I despise all that stuff, like social media and everything in general, but it's a necessary evil, unfortunately. It's the only sort of cost-effective, viable way to sort of advertise yourself or get yourself out there.
Yeah.
The same with the Spotify. It's like, well, it's not so much because we want to
Make
make
money.
money of it. It's just it's accessible so people could listen to it.
Yeah, if it was still in like, you know, if physical media was still selling like it was, I'd 100% rather go and sell my album at JB or
Oh hell yeah!
sell a physical album. But you know, I don't know about in your area, you go to JB here in the music section with CDs and stuff, it's like nothing.
Yeah, it's gradually getting smaller and smaller. Like, I don't even remember the last time I bought a CD from JB at all, actually.
I'm annoyed. I went there the other day and it's all the digipacks and the cardboards. Like, I want the physical plastic CD case. I want to finish my Iron Maiden collection and make the Big Eddie.
Oh yeah,
No, it's all cardboard digi.
yeah.
And also, the fact is, if you buy the CD, I don't know how much of that would go to the band, but it's a lot more than the 0.000006 cents Spotify give you.
Yeah. So like, I guess at shows and stuff like with these guys, you know, like I bought a couple of their CDs, and you know, I'm an old man. I still play the CDs in the car. You know. Yeah, I like it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, it's exactly. I've still got my CD wallet from the 2000s with them all in there. You know.
So your Walkman?
No, I don't have my Walkman or my Discman. But I found a couple of cassettes the other day. I've got a couple of Iron Maiden, Marilyn Manson cassettes I found. So
Wow, that's...
I think I got Slippery When Wet somewhere from Bon Jovi.
on cassette.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember this is going, and the people from born after 2002 probably wouldn't know anything about what Nick, Bobby, and me are talking about with cassette tapes because they're all Spotify and YouTube and Bandcamp and all that. But I actually used to have the cassette single to the "You Could Be Mine" by Guns N' Roses T2 soundtrack.
Yeah, right. Awesome.
And I was like, it only had two songs. I think it was Civil War and You Could Be Mine. I'm just like, well, that's actually probably the two best songs to have on the cassette.
It probably cost $15 or something back then too, which when you convert it is ridiculous.
But there are still some shops in Victoria I've been to that do sell cassette tapes. Desert Highways in Reservoir have cassette tapes from like 50 years ago. I'm like, wow.
There used to be a place in Melbourne, because I used to go to Melbourne a fair bit, and the early 2000s, and there used to be used record store, CD store called Dixon's. I don't know if they're still around. There was one in Blackburn. And oh man, that's where I got all my shit from. Like that's when I was getting into Iron Maiden and stuff. So I'd get all the vinyls. Oh, they were cheap, like 10, 15, probably not even $20, So I had all the vinyls and CDs and oh, it was so good. But then obviously times change and now vinyls are what, $70?
Yeah, they're coming back at least.
Yeah. It's yeah. Oh, I'm getting on.
Oh, listen to this old fart.
Yeah, I know.
No,
Which was the style at the time?
All right. Well, we've heard a bit of this question and answers to it. What does 2026 actually hold in store for suspended animation?
Oh, look,
The album's not out by 2026. There's going to be a problem.
I'll give up then. I'm out.
Been recording an album every year for the last
Yeah.
16 years nearly.
No, it's all happening. No, so the plan is obviously the 2 singles that are just getting mastered at the moment. We'll have them out on their own. We will have an EP with all 3 songs as well at some time. And then while all that's happening, we'll be still chipping away at the album, the rest of the album, which will be called Cryostasis. And yeah, so probably I'm hoping at least mid next year for that to be released, but I don't like saying things like that because it could all go wrong. But look, things are happening now. Things seem a little bit more of a direction than there sort of ever has been before.
Things are flowing.
Yeah,
hopefully making progress and
yeah, like with the new lineup. So we've got the 5-piece now with Hayden on guitar as well, and Joran's just on vocals now. And as we said before, about new James on bass. So we've got that locked in, and that's good. And the reception ever since we've become a 5-piece has been, that's the best you've sounded, keep it up kind of thing. So which is quite positive. So the video clip as well.
hopefully we'll have, so 2026, hopefully you'll have 2 singles, maybe 2 more music videos. Well, I say 2 more, maybe all 3 of them will be released in 2026. 3-track EP with 3 singles, and then hopefully the album in its entirety. I'm looking hopefully mid 2026, like July, the very latest, hopefully. I mean, if we can keep momentum going, it should be be smooth.
More touring, like
definitely more shows.
Especially when the album's out, supporting that. We'd love to tour more, like more of Australia. Definitely would like to travel further.
Melbourne, Adelaide, Sydney,
more
Canberra.
Melbourne, more up the East Coast, Geelong, Geelong, Melbourne, Canberra, Sydney. It's just
again, probably.
Yeah, so we'll have to plot all that out. But yeah, touring more, getting on as a like doing that for our like a somewhat of a regional headline tour, I suppose you would say. And then
Actual regional headline tour.
Just logistically trying to figure it all out. It's quite challenging with everyone's different jobs and just trying to get it all to work. But I think what a lot of them are doing now, like Area sort of woke me to this, was they do like each week they'll go somewhere and then come back home and then go away and come back. So you're doing it over, say, 4 or 5 weeks, but it's not constant. But yeah, just kind of breaks it up so you can still
work,
do your day job to pay the bills. And plus, I mean, if you were to just go away for like a week straight, like you're not gonna play on a
weekday show,
and
shit like that, and never lines up. You play it to a bar with 4 people in it.
You might be able to do like, say, do Geelong on a Friday and Melbourne on a Saturday or something like that.
2 shows 1 week.
Yeah, that'd be something we look at, I suppose. But
play Bendigo on the Friday, go to Melbourne on the Saturday.
This is why we need a tour manager.
Yeah.
If there's any tour managers out there who want to work for free, let us know.
I could imagine how hard it would be to plan a tour where to play, and obviously, as both Nick and Bobby have mentioned, I mean, because most members of bands have a day job as well as being in a band, trying to get time off, families, everything. It would be pretty hard to sort of schedule it all around the right time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is challenging. That's why it's a labor of love. You know, you're not. It's not for the money. It's just
It definitely can't be for the money, otherwise we wouldn't still be here if it was about the money.
It's just a super expensive hobby, and you're doing it for the love, and I guess that's how you make it work.
Mm. And I guess the friends you make through being in a band as well, and playing with other bands, and meeting some people you might not have crossed paths with had it
Oh,
not
100%.
been for playing in a band.
Yeah, met heaps of people, like different bands, but bands I never heard of or would never have been, heard of or come across.
Surprising too, when like people you play with like 6 years ago just to remember you like as if it was yesterday. We had that wasn't 6 years ago, but we played with Witch Grinder like in 2016, 2017. And their guitarist at the time, Richard Grimm, he was in like Bantham's Head and all that.
Oh, yep.
He was great. And then when they came to Mildura with as Bentham's Head, he remembered us from there. And then when me and him went to Death Clock last year, whenever Death Clock played here, once again, Richard just recognized me just in the middle of the street and was like, holy shit, people know me.
Famous dude.
Wouldn't expect it, to be honest, but it's great meeting people. Like, we met you at a gig, met quite a few other bands.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. And I actually interviewed Richard from obviously Bentham's Head, Draker X, among other bands. And I saw them in Traralgon only a few months ago, and I thought, oh, Rick won't remember who I am. He's like, Sam. I'm like, how do you even know me when I haven't even said anything?
Yeah.
Richard's great. I love him.
Yeah, he's such a nice dude. And Ken Street. I love seeing his videos where he's in Melbourne and that.
Just on the street, busking, shredding.
Like, I saw one pop up just before. He's playing Black Sabbath somewhere now at the moment. It's like, yeah.
Nah, check out his bands. He's in so many, which I love. I think that's great. But someone actually from Bentham's Head mentioned it at Traralgon gig. You should interview Rick with all his bands. I'm like, that's going to take a while knowing Rick, but
He's a machine.
He's a machine. Like, he's got all the bands. He's also got a solo project that he's doing on his own.
He filled in back with Witch Grinder.
Filled in for Witch Grinder again.
When they were touring, like,
he just doesn't stop.
No.
He does the solo project, Bentham's Head, Draco X. There's another band, but I can't remember the name of it. Then there's the solo project that he does on his own as well. And then there's the busking. Like, he has a day job too, doesn't he?
Surely. Does he sleep? I don't know. Is he a vampire? These are the questions.
I mean, it checks out if he's a vampire.
Is it? No, it's not Dreamworm, the other band.
Nah, I don't think.
Grey something?
No.
No?
Maybe? No.
I don't know. Okay.
But all things considered, Rick is an absolute fucking legend and a great bloke. That's the...
Without question.
Oh,
yeah.
Without question.
But, no. And I love Witch Grinder. I actually saw Witch Grinder for the first time at Max Watts. Was that last year, 2023? It was with Artifact. Funnily enough, Victoria Kane. There was a third band, and I've gone... Oh, Orpheus Omega.
Oh, they're good guys too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We played at Sharkfest with them. They were really good.
They are insane, and I had not seen any of the bands playing that night before. I'm just like, holy shit, this has actually been a great night considering I don't know any of these bands.
It's the best, isn't it, when that happens, eh? Like, and it's only cost, what, $15-20?
Yeah.
And you, like, such top tier artists, you know?
I think some of the smaller shows I've been to have, like, blown bigger bands out of the water, pay $80 for a show at, like, the Forum or something like that, and then go watch a show at Max Watts or something like that, and it just blows the bigger bands out of the water for half the price. It's like, I'd probably go to 3 or 4 shows a week
Oh, it's if I lived in Melbourne and that,
Like, if I lived in Melbourne, I'd be broke.
yeah,
Broke.
broke her. Yeah, that's
Oh.
the same. When I went to that one where I saw these have got Victoria K, I was like, holy shit! Like, I know they're quite big and all, but like they should be so much bigger. Like, it just goes to show you that it is just so hard to get massive. Like, as talented as they are, and yeah, it's
It's like Hidden Intent. They're massive, but they're nothing compared to some other bands. It's like,
it's not.
how are they not massive? Like,
It just doesn't make sense. Yeah. Anyway, I mean, they're they're still smashing it,
yeah.
and yeah, it's just a hard time, I guess. Like, I mean, it probably always was. I don't know, but it just seems to be so much out there, but also so many people just don't know there's so much out there.
Because they're so used to the old, like, and I don't want to bag out commercial radio, but I'm about to, and like trying to submit your music to radio stations. Some radio stations have the theory that Aussie music is the AC/DCs, the Grinspoons, the North Lanes, and no disrespect to those bands as they've worked their ass off to become what they are today, but I think some radio stations worry about playing something new or something that not many people would have heard of. And it's like, but if you don't play it, you won't know whether people will enjoy it.
Exactly right. Exactly, and also it's I guess the hardest genre to get. I don't like to be more commercially palatable, I suppose you could say, like not like commercial sellout, but just universally sort of accepted. Like it is a niche sort of genre, and it's not to everyone's liking, so it is harder to get it out there more, and like you're saying with most radio stations, they just want to keep it safe, and yeah, it's quite frustrating.
That's why I give big ups to a fellow regional Victorian radio presenter by the name of Eddie from Space Goat and Heretic Frequency, because she is doing what other radio stations should be doing and playing local up and coming bands.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, she's awesome. I think she played our song too.
I think we played with them at the Golden Vine.
Oh yeah,
And we did that not Metal to the Max. What was it? Because we've done Metal United Down Under.
yeah.
We played that would have been 2023 or 24. Because then we played the Ballarat one next year with
That's right. Yeah, Space Goat and Bentham's Head were at that one. Yeah, I think so. I reached out to her with their song, and I think she's given it a spin. And also, Andrew Hogg, is it? Is that how you say it?
Oh,
Hogg?
from Triple M. Oh, what's it called? I've gone blank. What it's the radio show he does. I've gone completely blank there.
Yeah, I don't know if I pronounced his last name right. Haug. Is it Hogg or Hogue or
Haug?
Yeah.
Hogue, maybe. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, he gave it a spin. He said he liked it, so that was good. Yeah, and we've got our local radio station here, the Hot FM community radio, and on Friday night there's a heavy program called Friday Night Mayhem, and that's run by Emily Taskey. And she comes to most of our shows a lot, and
She's going to be coming to our January show.
She'll be coming to the next one because she's in a band now, and their band, the Cult of Solaris, that's her band. So much respect to her. She always plays some local stuff as well on her show. So
she always does local. It's like local and like good classics. And
yeah, she breaks it up. She's got a bit of a different structure how she plays different stuff throughout the show. But yeah, so
it's good to hear that there are people out there. So to Emily and to everyone that does do that, I take my hat off to you, except I'm not wearing one. So, and there's not one nearby, so I can't really do that.
oh yeah, we do.
Oh, there we go.
Morpheus Omega.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Couldn't have timed that any better, Bobby, then. If you mate, we're just talking about Orpheus and you got the hat there.
Got the hat there. I got the vinyl on the shelf over there. Got some. Oh, it's not in this room anymore. It's in the other shelf. Yeah.
Got the steak knife set for only $49.99 plus postage. No.
Not the steak. I've got Hidden Intense hot sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot they did the hot sauce.
Oh, it's hot, believe it or not.
Really?
I had it on my barbecue last night. I had a hot Italian sausage. No, it's not a joke. With the hot sauce on it. Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't mind hot sauce on food, but if it's too spicy,
Yeah, I agree.
Not really a big fan of it.
I just thought I'll give it a crack. There's the company in Adelaide that I think it's called Churu or something that make it that they collaborated with, and I was like, oh yeah, that looks interesting. We'll give it a crack, you know. So we've got to think about what interesting collaboration we should do.
Suspended animation. Try to put a thinking cap on of what could be a
Perfume, smell like Bobby. No,
Man, I don't want to smell like that.
maybe a beer. Suspended animation lager. I don't know.
Pure malt lager, eh?
mm,
Kind of kind.
we could just buy some cheap stuff and just whack a label on. That's what they do, isn't it? Iron Maiden beer and all that.
Well, you could, yeah. And I mean, if Iron Maiden could do it and other bands could do it, I think any merch or food, drink product is possible.
Yeah, and they do it, and they know that everyone's going to bloody buy it, don't they? We can't
But-
even sell a shirt for $20.
It's a pretty decent amount of shirts.
I know we're doing all right.
I've only managed to get 2 singles done.
Yeah, we're running out of shirts too. We're running out. I'll have to plug the merch again.
Nothing wrong with if you're running out of them because it means they're selling, but
Means
means
we have to do more.
yeah,
Gotta find more money to buy more because the merch money is being going towards the recording, and it's like you're robbing Peter to pay Paul kind of thing. Yes. Anyway, the fun of it all.
That's the one. Well, the next question is actually a first. I've never asked this because most of the bands I ask or interview from Victoria are actually from Melbourne, 90% of them. But what would you say is the biggest challenge that you face as a band from regional Victoria trying to make a name for yourself?
Definitely distance and like the audience in Mildura. Like there is a scene, but it's,
Yeah, very limited.
in order to really do shows, because if you play in Mildura, it's going to be the same 20 people every week, every show you go to. There's going to be the same 20 people. Very rarely is there many new faces. It's always the same people. It's the same 4 or 5 bands. So it's the distance to go to other towns to play there. And just like, yeah, distance, difficult.
Yeah.
In Mildura, there's like 2 venues, so you're always playing the same 2 places, the same audience. It's not stale, but it's not fresh.
Yeah, you don't want to sort of flog a dead horse either. You just, and we don't mind traveling, but yeah, that tyranny of distance does make it hard. Like it's all dollars, isn't it? A lot of the shows there'll be, you might not end up getting anything for the show, because it is hard to run shows, and a lot of them, unfortunately, don't make a profit, and it absolutely sucks. And having run some ourselves, like it's difficult and stressful, and so we get it. We're not like, oh, we didn't get paid, bloody hell. It's just it is what it is. We just go into anything expecting nothing, but yeah, I guess like Bobby was saying, just limited venues, limited audience. You're not going to get playing somewhere in Melbourne. You might just get a group of people who are like, oh, this band's playing here. Let's go in here. Just randomly, just out, not on the town. You're just not going to get that. So
Yeah.
it's part probably the most difficult aspect of it. It's just finding the audience, I suppose. Yeah.
I think the other thing, and I've seen it down this way a fair bit, is that Melbourne bands, like, I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus or diss them, but a lot of Melbourne bands have the tendency to only travel a certain amount of distance, some of them from the CBD. Like if they hear there's a show in, Bendigo or Ballarat, Mildura, Gippsland even, it's like it's that bit further for them to travel, and like,
Oh man, if I were in Melbourne, it'd be nothing to duck out to Ballarat, just nip down the freeway. It's nothing. You know, down to Frankston, out the bush, out to Frankston, out the sticks. You know, like it's nothing.
Original, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
nothing.
Well, that's nothing. Like we go to Melbourne for a show, it's 5-6 hours, and usually we get there, go straight to the venue, and we get maybe dinner, sit down for 5 minutes, watch a band. Oh, we're on. We go on. We play the set, chill for as long as we can. Starts getting late. All right, we got to go to the hotel. We got to stay.
Yeah.
Got to sleep so we can get back to town because half of us haven't actually got time off. We're just like literally leaving straight from work, or we've only got that one day off, and we've got to be back to work on the next day. And
well, there's been quite a lot of times where like you
Oh,
or Joran just can't go there and back on the night.
yeah, and we did. Yeah, what was it?
Adelaide and then Broken Hill.
Adelaide, Broken Hill. We've done the Bendigo one. We ended up coming back that night.
Yeah, it's pretty hectic.
We come back from Ballarat. No, we stayed in Maryborough. Yeah,
That's fine.
but yeah, no, it's just the biggest difficulty would be the distance, and it's trying to distance, and like just the scene itself here is not dead, but stagnant.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that because people are like the people that are into it are like itching for gigs. Or they're like, oh man, I wish there was more on. You should play more. You should play more. It's like, yeah, like we'd love to, but it's, it's kind of not sort of that easy. Or it's anyway, because like the venues, like just running the show and like paying for the sound guy and all that. It's like, oh man. Are we going to even cover costs?
So we're even going to be able to pay the other band before we even pay ourselves? Like, yeah.
Because even though we don't expect to get paid when we play elsewhere, if we put a show on and I want to pay the other bands, I'll make sure.
Especially if they've travelled. Like the local bands, we'd prefer to pay all the bands, like local bands especially, but if the band's travelled, got to at least help them cover cost of travelling.
That's right. We're nice like that.
And you need that in the scene, and like we're all in it for the same reason. Unfortunately, not every band has that mentality.
Yeah, I'd say so. Anyway.
All right. Well, we've covered so much with suspended animation. I've only got 2 more questions for Nick and Bobby, and then the tables get turned. And the first one is, where do you see suspended animation in 5 years' time?
Man. Well, it'd be good to have a couple of albums under our belt to have played a lot more, get a lot more followers, and I don't know, like to have played more of Australia. 5 years.
I'd play in 5 years. I'd like to, at least 2 or 3 albums total.
Yeah.
Some kind of, maybe not full label, but like some kind of support from like not a label, but not like independent as much, like maybe
some sort of backing of some sort.
Independently.
Yeah, label, management of some sort, and just touring more, and love to do international somewhere, like jumping on a support for someone.
Internationally would be good.
Like Hidden Intent. Hey, we're here. That's right, because when they go over to do that, it's become a regular thing for them now. They always do a bit of a European thing as well.
Chris, Phil, Paul, please.
Yeah, we love you. But just to, I guess, more followers, just to be able to play more, and being more popular allows you to play more, and it's not about, money, fame, and popularity and all that, but we just want to play more. So if we got more people that sort of give a shit and want to see us, then we'll be able to do it, pretty much. Yeah.
Very valid answers and very achievable dreams in 5 years' time.
Hope so.
Hopefully.
Look back at the last 5, it's a bit questionable.
Pretty rough, yeah.
But like I said before, we're on the straight and narrow. It's there's some momentum. We've got a plan.
Momentum, consistency,
Yeah.
progress.
Yeah.
And the right attitude, which by this interview, I can see Bobby and Nick having the right attitude and the positivity of moving forward with the band. If you've got that sort of attitude, then good things come to those people.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, the other factor is maybe it is probably the best time in Australian music to get yourself out there, because so many big name bands are coming out of this country now, like Thornhill and Speed, Alpha Wolf, Finn Heart's Wake, Ocean Sleeper. They're all gathering momentum and even doing tours overseas, which is awesome to see.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, I don't know, it always feels a bit like you need to kind of break it or make it overseas before you kind of get too much recognition back home. It's like, I've kind of just noticed that. It's like, when you be associated with, they've played the States or they've played this and that, once they're kind of accepted, like, they must be good, then I'll check them out then,
Notice Australian bands, it always tends to be Europe they go to, Europe or Asia.
Yeah.
America, isn't a very common place that I've seen for a lot of those, Aussie bands of not our caliber, but, that couple of tiers above us. They always seem to go to Europe.
Yeah.
Hidden Intent, Europe. Envenomed, I think, went to Europe. I know Demon Head went to Europe because I'm mates with them.
Well, King Parrot do.
King Parrot, but King Parrot's got film on time, right?
Yeah, I know.
And King Parrot are just fucking awesome. Pardon my language, but...
Oh, yeah.
Because, and Thyart, I'm pretty sure Thyart moved to America, didn't they? Because they're from Blacktown, Sydney, but I think they moved over there.
Probably, I don't know.
Or maybe they're just there that often, but
Yeah.
I know States, I don't know.
Well, I guess Parkway Drive's probably the perfect example of, they had made it huge in Europe. They were huge in Australia before that, and probably the biggest metal band in Australia at the moment, and still are. But, I mean, there's a perfect example of, the guys from, Byron Bay that have now become top 3 biggest metal bands in the world, if not.
Yeah, like in the early days for them,
They just had that workhorse mentality because they just toured and toured and toured and toured, and that's how they did it.
Yeah, just on nothing,
because they went over and took a van, and that was it. They just lived in the van and just showed.
Yeah. It's like it's kind of what you got to do, but obviously in our
that seems like it's getting harder and harder every year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the old bands, like telling you, Iron Maiden, that's what they did. They jumped in a van and just played everywhere. Just got to get that exposure out there.
So you do it is, you just literally just go and play shows and just keep playing shows. But
it's you call between a rock and a hard place. Like you still got your day job.
You got to have your day job. You got to have your funds to go and do the shows, and you got to have the backing for the shows. If you touring without material is great. If you've got a whole set list and you can tour that, that's good. But then not having any material to show for it,
That's why having the single out has been so good, because there's actually something real, proper, official that we can sort of share, you know, to
Something tangible. It's not
Yeah.
like a demo or a YouTube video. It's like an official
That's right. And then
release.
having the video clip when that's done as well will be awesome. We're super, super excited for that one. Yeah. Anyway, we've gone on a tangent again, haven't we?
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's the tism in the room.
And the last question is, what advice would you give to bands, artists starting out in the scene?
I'd say the best thing you can do if you're starting out, having everyone maybe not being on the same page, but having everyone in the loop. So you might not agree with everything that's going on, but at least if you're aware of it, you're aware of it. So everyone can at least put their opinions into it. If you're, like being in the loop, like everyone's aware of what's going on. Even if you don't agree with certain things, like, oh, I don't like this song or I don't want to do this, at least it's something that everyone's aware of. So you can work out what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah, being open to share ideas and
Making friends with other bands. Like, we'd be probably nowhere without having friends with, like, Hidden Intent. We've done shows with them.
So-
Making friends with the other bands, especially promoters.
it's all networking, isn't it?
Networking is like the biggest number one.
And just
thing.
having a go in terms of actually starting a band, just have a go, just do it. You know, like whether you're a seasoned player of a particular instrument or you're all just starting out, just get together and have a crack. You know,
Battle the bands always
Yeah.
always goes well.
um,
Even if you don't win, you at least know what you need to work on.
yeah, and there's so much young talent getting about, like these young, like Broken Loose, like, oh man, they're mental. And there was a band here in Mildura, they've disbanded because they've gone off to uni and they were still at high school.
Vist, they went off when they played.
Yeah, they were just incredible, like real good musos, like just virtuoso. Like,
Even if it's just covers, like, because they mostly
Yeah.
played covers, like even covers will be enough to get you going. Like, you could play a couple of shows of just covers, which gives you all that exposure of your musicianship, and then
yeah,
once you've got some originals, throw them in there. But still, like, just try again, network.
yeah. Don't be scared to fail. Don't be scared. Oh, it might be crap or whatever. Because, yeah, you might be. It might be crap. Like,
You never know until you try.
but you know, you learn from your mistakes, and
Even crap people make it. I'm not going to name names, but even crap bands make it.
yeah, that's a whole other topic, isn't it?
I mean,
That's
if you look good enough, you can become an industry player.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't look good enough, Bobby. I'm sorry to say.
What do you mean by we?
I reckon Joran. No. I was going to say he could wear the same pants that Amy and Emerald and the Sniffers. He should wear that. Get that. I might get the.
I have
The crowd
no idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
I don't think I want to know.
I'll show him after the call. I'll show him. So yeah,
The networking, I think that's big, and also making friends with the other bands, because as I mentioned earlier, it's not us against them, it's everyone's in this for the same reason. No
Yeah.
ego. Like, obviously, bands and artists have some part where they have an ego, but just to be humble and help out all these other bands that are your network of friends, because, yeah.
I
If
think
you-
the positive, like what you're saying there, the bands, people that are happy to help and all the rest of it, that far outweighs the egos, the people who aren't quite as pleasant to be around. Yeah, sure, it's out there, but the kindness and that we've seen from so many different band members, or whether it be promoters and the venues, stuff like that, it's awesome, you know, and you learn so much as well. Like, this is the first band I've ever been in, pretty much, and had really no idea about how it all works, and especially playing live and stuff. So I've learned heaps. Yeah, and everyone's happy to have a chat and ask questions or whatever, whether it's about their gear or you're drooling over their gear or whatever it might be. Yeah, it's cool.
Well, that's asking questions is another very important thing, I think. You know, if you've got friends and family or bands in the music industry that you want to ask questions, don't hesitate.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like, oh man, that tone is awesome. How do you get that bass tone or whatever it might be? And I'll show you their gear or this or that. And oh yeah, cool. You know, yeah,
Asking questions, always ask.
yeah. That's the only way you're gonna know.
Like you might feel dumb, like someone, might feel dumb, be like, oh, but you never know. They're probably really most of the time, everyone's more than happy to talk about their gear.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Well, now Sam's asked Nick and Bobby all the hard-hitting questions. This is the part of the interview where I don't know what to expect. But if Nick or Bobby have anything they want to turn and ask the interviewer, now's the chance.
Yeah, right. Okay. What's your favorite Monster energy drink if you drink it?
That's an interesting question.
I just look at the can now. It's kind of
I've got to be honest, I'm probably one of the only people in the world that doesn't drink them, but I actually don't drink many energy drinks.
probably a good thing. It's probably a very good thing.
That
So
makes
I'd like to thank our sponsor, Monster Energy,
Oh,
for sponsoring this podcast.
well, if they jump on board, I might have to start drinking their drinks.
Yeah. You get cartons of it sent to you, mate.
No, probably is it the purple one, the Rockstar one
The
for
guava one is not bad.
energy,
Guava.
Oh, the Rockstar brand, you mean?
or maybe I've mixed up. What? That's how much I'm out of whack with energy drinks.
Well, that's the Monster Zero.
No, that's sponsored. We can't do that.
He'll black it out in post.
But I don't know. That's an interesting question and something I've never been asked before.
So I'm full of surprises. Oh, your turn now, Bobby.
What's the weirdest question you've had on this segment?
Oh, I love that, and that's actually got to put me on the spot there. Weirdest question I've been asked in the.
Apart from what monster do you drink? Because that one doesn't count.
This is funny now, but it was a weird question because this was only about my 5th interview that I did back in the audio days before Spotify fucked that up. Another story for another day. Someone asked me if I ever had received a cinema wristy.
Oh.
Very It's a very intimate question, isn't it?
Mm.
I was just like, well, that sort of put me on the spot, and I said, no, I've never had one of those.
They're only asking out of curiosity, I hope.
The millions of questions that could have been asked.
What was the follow-up question? Do you want to go to the movies?
I was waiting for that question because it seemed like this guy, and it was awesome, but he was a bit of a character, a bit of a larrikin. I'm thinking there's going to be a follow-up something about it, isn't there? And then he's like, no, that's all I wanted to know. I'm like, okay.
You'll sleep better at night. All right. Have you seen the new Spinal Tap movie?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen the original one?
Oh, years and years
Yeah.
ago, yeah.
So this interview's over if you haven't. Okay. Oh well, you have to check it out. It's good.
I like sort of those films that are about bands or biopics. I've seen some absolute gems, especially in the rap genre. Like, I love Straight Outta Compton, 8 Mile, even though I'm not a massive Eminem fan. I thought that was good.
Yeah. The whole the whole mockumentary thing is awesome, and I was a little bit worried. I'd heard it it wasn't that good kind of thing, but yeah, I really liked it. It's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
You saw it?
Yeah. It was a while, like when it first came out.
Yeah, okay.
Can't remember much of it.
Oh, I've recently just started the High Seas. The second one.
Yeah.
It's only just not long coming out.
Yeah. I think I've seen the second one because they're all older in the second one.
Yeah. It's like they're doing the reunion sort of tour.
think I've seen it. I'm starting to have doubts that I saw
And
it.
it starts off like it shows them with what they're doing now in their life. And like
I'm
Nigel,
starting, I'm starting to think I didn't see it.
okay, and like Nigel works at a cheese and guitars. And they're like, why cheese and guitars? He's like, they just go well together, you know?
It's just starting to sound more like Death Clock Metalocalypse than
Yeah.
Final Type.
I won't spoil it any.
Sometimes when people say, "Oh, have you seen this movie yet?" and then they give me the synopsis, I'm just like, "Well, now why am I gonna go
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Because I already know it."
Yeah, I do that a bit. I can't help it, but you know, that was just a funny scene. I had to sort of mention.
I remember that episode of The Simpsons now getting nostalgic again. That Homer and Marge were going on a date and they went and saw Star Wars. And Homer goes,
Walks out
"Wow."
of the cinema. I was like, I can't believe that
Yeah.
Darth Vader is Luke's father.
It just gives away the biggest plot
Yeah.
reveal
And
ever.
they walk past everyone
Yeah.
lining up to go see it. I remember that one.
Thanks a lot, jackass. Yeah, classic Homer.
Oh, and there was one ad I remember years ago, a Vodafone ad, I think it was, and obviously they didn't do a Titanic 2, but the joke, Kramer was in line on Michael Richards before he had the on-air spiel about, you won't get into that, it's probably
Yeah.
still on YouTube.
He had his yeah.
But he said, oh, he's in line at the supermarket and he gets a spoiler of the Titanic 2 synopsis and he goes, the ship sinks again, and everyone's like, oh, just give it away now.
Thanks again. Oh my god.
For those obviously that don't know who Michael Richards is, he is the charismatic Kramer from the 90s sitcom Seinfeld, obviously.
One of my favorite shows.
Oh shit, we could go another 4 hours if we started talking about Seinfeld.
Seinfeld quotes and Simpsons quotes.
Have you actually watched Seinfeld? I've only watched bits and pieces of it that shows up.
Bloody Gen Z or whatever the hell you are.
Didn't watch Seinfeld. I didn't watch Friends. I watched How I Met Your Mother because that was the obviously the better one.
Well, Friends.
And 2.5
Does
Men.
Oh, that's
Well,
going to cause...
get added. I'm going to get a lot of ats in the comments.
A lot of people hate me because I don't like Friends. And they're like, oh, you like Seinfeld, but you hate Friends. I'm like...
Because I'm a normal person.
Now getting ats as well.
That's right. Chat, is this correct? Does Friends actually suck, chat?
Even though they're like, oh, we hate Seinfeld, and then they realise that half the characters that starred in Seinfeld were on Friends, like Janice, like George was in an episode of Friends. I mean,
Yeah. No, it's superior, and that's it. That's just end of story. Everyone else is wrong, and so what more can you say?
oh, I'm gonna get lynch mobs at my house tonight after that. Oh well, tomorrow when the episode gets uploaded. You bagged Frankston, you bagged Friends. What else have you bagged?
There'll be more redactions in this than the recently released Epstein files.
Oh, well, that's gonna cause some big controversies
Black squares on everything. What's the point of releasing it? Anyway.
Actually, some of the stuff that's been said on past YouTube podcast episodes, I'm surprised it hasn't been blacked out or not been allowed to be uploaded. So I don't think even what you just said then, Nick, would get me
I should have
kicked off.
I should have compiled a list of like keywords that trigger like algorithms to like get stuff banned. Oh, next time. I'll do it next time.
That's going to be next time that's in the cards.
Oh well. Keep it interesting, Sam. You know, you got to keep the bots on their toes. You know.
That's a fair point, and given YouTube's popularity and how much stuff is on there, like, I don't know if I've become more addicted to YouTube since starting this, or I've always just been addicted to it, maybe.
Yeah, and like I'm not a creator on there myself or anything, but like from what I've seen, it's becoming increasingly more difficult to do it without a lot of hindrances and stuff getting pulled for seemingly no reason, you know, copyright stuff, and it's
Copyrighted. Pain in the ass. I mean, it makes sense, but it's like
Yeah, it refers you to the whole fair use section and all that. But well, we had one of our videos actually pulled because
Yeah, one of our videos got a copyright strike, like one of our live YouTube videos. It was from the Black Sabbath gig. Because we did a cover of Sweet Leaf in the Black Sabbath gig, the Aussie tribute, and we played Sweet Leaf, and we've got a copyright strike for Sweet Leaf, but it's not from Black Sabbath. It's from a Christmas Black Sabbath parody tribute band, and Sweet Leaf is like Maple Leaf or something like that. But it's a cover of Sweet Leaf, Christmas style, by a band that's a Christmas style version of Black Sabbath, and it's like, how do we get a copyright strike for one? It's not even like an audio recording. It's us playing it. It's not even like we're not playing their song. We're not playing the original Sweet Leaf. We're covering it live.
plus it happened another time where
Oh yeah, just some random background music for 2 seconds before the video starts got flagged, and that's the entire video demonetized. It's not like we're making money off it anyway,
but yeah, we had to like edit it. And
you know, the
use that
DJ
section.
the DJ fades the music out, and it's like 2 seconds into the video for a 40-minute set. 2 seconds of it, and copyright strike for the entire video.
Okay, that's just ridiculous. Like, well, both those stories are ridiculous that you got into trouble for, especially the Sweet Leaf one. I mean,
oh, it's mental.
I'd expect a Black Sabbath copyright strike, but not whatever. I can't remember what they were. But it was like some Christmas Sabbath, Sunny Sabbath. I don't know.
Those stupid bots, they don't know what they're doing.
oh yeah, another topic Sam's gonna stay away from is Autobots and AI robots.
Danger.
Oh, copyright, and that I like. I don't want to. I am going to mention the Spotify shit and all that, but the whole copyright thing that I got into trouble. Well, I didn't get into trouble for my audio podcast, but them telling me I couldn't play MP like WAV files or MP3s on my audio podcast because they were on Spotify, and it's like, but they've been sent through by the band, or I've bought them off Bandcamp. How is that illegal? And they're like, it's not on Spotify. I'm like, whatever, fuck off.
Wow. No, yeah, it's not illegal, but we won't allow it because we're not getting anything.
We're not
for
making
it.
money out of it.
Where's my cut?
Hmm.
Ridiculous.
I felt like turn around saying, yeah, well, you're the company that gives fuck all to the artists and bands. I mean,
Oh, I tell you, they make some pretty good AI music though. Unbelievable, all that crap going on.
oh shit.
Another topic.
Is Sam going to get thrown off for this? I think I'm
No.
saying more controversial stuff than anyone, so shit. I mean, maybe I should shut my trap before anything gets worse.
Don't do that.
Oh, you know, the only thing I hate about interviews is the end, because all interviews have to end eventually, but this has been an absolute pleasure chatting to Nick and Bobby from Suspended Animation. I've had a ball. The time's just disappeared. I don't know where it's gone.
Flown by. Yeah, pleasure.
It actually has gone pretty quick.
What's that?
5:40, so it's been an hour and 40 nearly.
Doesn't feel. It honestly feels about a fifth of that, so maybe 20 minutes.
15, 20 minutes. Yeah.
So, but look, by the time you've edited all the waffle and all my bullshit out of it, it'll be like 40 minutes.
Plenty of censoring.
Yeah. Oh, you got to add all the plugs in. Like you got to add the monster logo and the Raid Shadow Legends and all that. I expect that to be in there.
Oh, okay.
That'd be great, though. I don't think. I mean,
No, I kid, obviously.
But no, this has been like any interview I've done. I've had a ball. I would have Nick and Bobby and anyone from Suspended Animation or anyone in the music scene in general on any time in the future.
Yeah, sweet as. I had a look at your schedule you got coming up with your other bands. I see you got G-Bop, the greedy bunch of parasites.
I love those guys.
so good.
Yeah, funny as. We've got to catch up. We've got to catch up with them and jump on their little thing that they do. They do a YouTube video.
Oh, yeah, they do their own little podcast too,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yeah, no, I've watched a couple of those episodes and I really enjoyed it. And I actually got to see G-Bop at Melbourne Cup Chaos Day
Yeah,
last month and caught up with Brandon and the guys, and it was really cool.
yeah. No, they're awesome. They came to Mildura there. Was it earlier this year? Oh man, I lose track.
My memory's shot.
It might have been April this year.
I think it was this year, and we played with them in Adelaide not long later.
Yeah, but no, they're awesome. So shout out to those guys, and looking forward to catching up with them and playing with them again soon. And yeah,
And a couple of South Australian bands coming up, G-Bop and Seek Misery. Seek Misery's middle of next month and G-Bop's early March, I believe, if I know my schedule properly.
I can't look honestly. I can't say I've heard of them, but I'll look them up.
I've heard of them, but I can't say I've heard them.
Okay,
Heard of them.
I'll check them out because there's so much awesome stuff out there, and it's hard to keep up, man. There's just so much.
Not lying there. There's
I don't know
too
how you
much.
do it. Oh man,
It's a thing called sitting on a train for an hour and a half each way to live music. What's that? 3 hours. That's probably 40 songs.
yeah, they'll do it.
But also, when I do preparation for these episodes, generally I'm listening to the music then because I'm hopeless with doing preparation if there's not music in the background.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, well, it's fresh, and then yeah, I guess if you've just heard it, you can ask questions about it and that. Yeah. Other than our song, which of course you play every day religiously, don't you?
Oh, you know me too well. Shit.
You probably heard it just as many times as we heard it.
Oh man, are you sick of it yet? Oh.
I don't think there's any music that I've listened to or bands I've interviewed where I've listened to their music and said, all right, I've had enough of this after the 10th or 15th listen. It's not possible.
Oh, that's good.
We'll change that.
Yeah, with our next one, we'll change that. Don't worry.
No.
They're all solid. They're all bangers.
All banging, my fella.
Absolutely, that's what you want. Start to finish, just solid.
Solid tunes by solid bands by solid people. I don't know. I've lost track of what the fuck I'm talking about now.
So that's a good motto, a good slogan.
All right. Well, as much as I'd love to sit here and chat for another 2 hours, Bobby and Nick from Suspended Animation, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Likewise, thank you
very much for having us.
No worries, and I'll definitely send this out to you, and I definitely want to have a follow-up interview with Suspended Animation in the near future.
Yeah,
Make sure everyone's here.
Yeah, maybe one more. We'll see.
At least
I can
one.
guarantee who won't be here though.
Oh no.
That's getting redacted.
No, all my bits will be beeped out. Oh well, thanks. Yeah, thanks Sam, and to anyone out there watching who hasn't heard of us, we'd appreciate you checking us out. Let us know what you think, and see you at the next one.
Thank you.
Yeah, what they said. All right, have a great rest of your Sunday, Nick and Bobby, and we'll chat again soon.
No worries.
Nice, you too.
Thanks, mate. See ya.
Catch ya. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.